Kumo Cat, Kumo Cat, best cat, cutest cat. He's so cute. Go Kumo! Hi. What are you doing? Oh my. Oh, so cute. Do you want to play? I'm filming your cat.
That's fine. I give you permission to film the cat. He didn't give his consent, so I can't say that later on he's not going to be upset about this whole thing.
So, it's noon.
It is. Hello.
David. We haven't done anything yet today, except, well, we fixed Courtney.
Apple, we had some tea.
Slept in.
We fixed Courtney's phone camera.
Yeah, we did.
There she is.
Team effort.
She has a fixed phone camera now. But now we're gonna go do something.
Yeah.
Food, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, are y'all hungry?
Art store. I could eat. I'm okay. So.
Okay. We'll pass a few.
I mean, it is like noon though, so it's like almost lunch.
Yeah. Like at lunch or still. Because a bus will come and dump me in.
Yeah, I'm walking the car behind.
So Courtney's taking us to a wine bar later. But right now we're just right now we're just gonna get like a little something probably from this pizza shop to eat while we walk. That'd be cool. Because pizza.
It's like one of my favorite stories of Florence. But one of the very last of the people in the Pazzi conspiracy was executed here in the middle here, and that is a famous execution because there's a sketch of it made by Leonardo da Vinci that we have of the guy being hung. So
it's kind of morbid.
Yeah, a little bit.
So what's the name of this museum?
The Bargello.
The Bargello. And we bought Firenze cards. So Firenze cards are $72. You have 72 hours to enter 72 museums covered by them. And what makes them super worth it is you get to skip the lines at places like the Uffizi and the Duomo. So I think you have to reserve a spot at the Duomo, but still, like you get to skip the line. So this is a pretty cool museum. Courtney is going to show us the highlights of it.
Yep.
So apparently it's not quite worth a full ticket necessarily if you're just a tourist here.
Oh, there it goes.
Breaking his phone. Breaking his phone.
I didn't want to believe her either. I didn't want to believe that you broke all those phones. But
it's true. He's like a phone killer.
Can't be denied now.
But so Courtney is going to show us like the highlights.
So, this is one of my favorite. It's like not even one of the celebrated things.
Oh yeah, I really like it.
It's actually done by like, it doesn't even say the name of the artist because it's just like students of a particular school of sculpture. But it's one of my favorites in this museum because it's so good for sketching.
Yeah, I can see how it'd be really excellent. You can get so many angles and so many birds.
So
I like this owl.
I know.
Now the owl's cool, but it's the crow that takes the cake.
That crow?
Yeah.
Oh wow, yeah.
With his like.
He's super well sculpted.
It might not even be a crow.
Who knows?
And they have a rooster. It's kind of, next to this eagle. Turkey though.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
I don't remember where.
Look at the ceilings. So pretty. Insane. So yeah, I think we're just gonna tour around this museum for a little bit. Jason?
Jason from Jason and the Argonauts?
Yeah. I think we're just gonna tour around a little bit. So, we're back out on the street. David's behind me. that was a pretty cool museum, and I kind of said earlier, like, maybe not worth going to. I don't mean that, like, the museum is crap. I just mean that, like, in a city like Florence,
There's so much
with
to see.
so many amazing museums, like the Uffizi and the, like, well, the Duomo is the Duomo, like, museum, but also, yes,
Gotta
but
see it. Gotta be up
like in a city like Florence, like in any other city that would have been like, oh my god, it's such a cool museum, but like here it's like, well, we have to see the Uffizi. Everything is old. There's a lot of Renaissance art, so, but yeah, so it is pretty cool, but it's also not ever really crowded, so if you need a break from the crowd,
Yep.
you might have to pay Courtney or David to take you on a tour though.
Yeah, we know pretty much everything. about
Courtney
this place
might
at this
give you
point.
some like efficient and truthful tips, and David might be not technically untrue.
Yeah. I may or may not be the original inspiration for the David. That's left to be decided.
I mean, we would
We'll
know.
leave the eggheads to that.
Not technically untrue. So, we are going to go into the baptistry using our Firenze cards, which is pretty cool because, as Courtney just said, the best thing about them is if you're lost somewhere, you're like, huh, where does my Firenze card get me into in this area? Cool, let's do that.
Like at this point, Florence should just start paying you for free sponsorship.
Yes.
Right, Florence, you should pay me. Well, I have like 2 viewers, so I don't know if they want to pay me or not.
All I'm saying
Now
is
you
that,
have 4 though.
is that start like sliding it in like with the Firenze card and a delicious Coca-Cola.
I know. Sponsor me. But we're gonna go into the baptistry. It's small, so it's a little quick tour, but it's pretty cool from what I've heard. I didn't get to go in last time, so.
But the first accounts of it actually being used as a baptistry are only in like I think it's around 1100. So, but we're not really sure what it was used for before that.
So it was like, it's one of the oldest buildings.
Yeah.
Cool. And it dates from Roman time. Do the murals date from Roman times as well?
I think those are medieval.
Medieval.
Because the Romans would not have put
What?
Christian.
Oh, you're correct.
Yeah.
That was a dumb question. I was like, yeah, that's a dumb question.
Like the decoration on the outside too it dates from medieval times, but the structure itself is
Roman.
from Roman. So
Okay.
Yeah, historically, the Romans and Jesus didn't really get along too much.
yeah.
Yeah.
They had a little tiff that happened.
wonder why.
It wasn't really a big deal. Led to someone's death, but I guess it didn't matter in the end. So,
We all die, so
well, except that some people get to come back.
yeah, that's true. It's not used as a baptistry anymore, but now it's just a museum.
Okay. Pretty cool.
Yeah, it is.
There's a body on the wall.
Yeah,
Like mini.
just like
religious.
religious bishop or something, cardinal.
Not dead, just chilling.
Just chilling, not dead.
It's a long day.
And then they stopped construction on the Duomo for like 100 years. So what happened was the facade was like half constructed for like hundreds of years. And so what they decided to do was, because it was done in a very Gothic style, and then when that was out of fashion, they decided to tear down the facade that was half finished and create a new facade. So all the stuff that was from the old facade, all the statues, they were taken here to this museum. And so this over here shows you a little bit of what the old facade might have looked like.
Okay. So we're in the Museum of the Duomo, and Courtney was telling us that they stopped construction because the original artist had passed away. Whoa. That's neat.
So yeah, when they brought them over, like they were good enough to preserve what they did, but they did just bring them over here and like literally just like pile them in here. So they weren't the best preserved. So that's why there are missing heads and hands, and you know, and in some cases statues missing entirely. But there was one artist who realized that it would be that someone would want to know what this looked like beforehand. So that artist made a sketch of the edifice before they took it down, and that is like the basis of like all of this information about how it was laid out before. Like we wouldn't know anything if it wasn't for that one person who is really not famous for anything else. So
That's pretty cool. Huh. So would they have used a white color scheme, or would they have used...
it would have been in the colors that you see pretty much on there today.
Okay.
But we don't know how the colors would have been.
Yeah, okay.
The guy didn't have his colored pencils or anything. What a schmuck.
This is the original
the
doors that we were looking at before.
Right, and those are on the baptistry, right?
Yes.
So...
And there's so there was a contest to design these doors, and there were Lorenzo Ghiberti, and actually the other main competitor was Brunelleschi.
Oh.
Brunelleschi lost to Ghiberti, but
Okay.
he went to Rome and studied the ancient architecture and became like really interested in that, and then he came back and entered another competition for the dome, and he won that. So
He triumphed in the end.
yeah, all's well that ends well.
He could have designed doors, but he designed the most iconic thing about Florence instead.
Yeah, exactly. So
This is one of my favorite photos, and it is the practice dome for the Duomo, unearthed by an archaeological dig. Hey Garrett,
Yeah? What?
do you know about the moon?
I do not. What about the
When the moon hits your eye, like a big pizza pie. That's amore. Alright, we're leaving the Duomo Museum. It's pretty cool. Courtney was our tour guide the entire time. And also David.
Lost too much.
I mean, I didn't say Courtney was the most effective tour guide. I just said she was our tour
We
guide.
learned a lot, we got lost a lot, and then we ended up in a service
time
elevator.
I've been here.
Look, the service elevator, I'm not really sure it was a service.
To a floor that wasn't even on the map.
Okay, so that was that. But,
Like, found secret
The
places.
place few people get to see though.
right, no one gets to see it
Wasn't even
because
roped off or anything.
other
We
people
could do
don't
whatever
go
we
in the
want.
service elevator, with just us.
Like,
The service elevator wasn't even roped off.
I know, like, they're like, just do whatever you want, I guess.
Just,
And we did.
but I think we're gonna go climb the tower now.
Yep. That's gonna be,
David's really excited.
Amazing.
yeah. Yeah, if someone didn't, yeah, no, it's gonna be
So
good.
the story is that after Andrea de Cambio did the central part, they had to hire another guy, and the guy that they hired was Giotto. Oh shit, we'll wait for this guy to pass. Oh my man, can I curse on your
Yes.
They hired Giotto, and he was like, yes, I will do it, but I get to add a tower, and it's going to be named after me. And they were like, okay, fine, like, add a tower. So he did the tower, and then didn't get to anything else before he died. So the only thing that he did was his tower, and it's called Giotto's Tower. So
Nice. So the Duomo was built by like a lot of different people.
Yeah.
It's not just one artist's vision like some buildings are. This is just like, I mean, this person died, so we have to hire someone else now.
Yeah.
And then that person dies. And it's not just like the people were unlucky and kept dying. This was under construction for how many years?
I mean, like centuries.
Yeah.
Because I think it was at least 500 years.
Yeah, so
So quite a while.
they had to hire a lot of people because 500 years is a long time.
Yeah.
And the styles kept changing. It went from like...
Oh, we don't have to
Gothic
get in that
to
line
romantic.
because we have the pass. So we can go over here.
We're gonna skip the line to climb this tower.
Oh my god.
That... It's like, what, 20 steps, do you guys think?
Yeah, probably. Just really big
Times a
ones.
few. So here's where we started going up the steps, and it was a fascinating experience, but also awful at the same time. There are so many steps, and it's really unsafe for two people to pass, so you kind of have to stop when someone wants to go down, and there's no handrails. But it's kind of nice because there are several different stopping places along the way, so you can kind of stop and like catch your breath and get a nice view of Florence. But I definitely recommend that you take a water bottle with you because I forgot mine. So.
Okay.
This is terrifying.
Oh, is it? Yeah, funny.
That's terrifying.
Anyone got a giant mallet? I got an idea.
Oh no.
Corners. Man, I love corners. Back to the wall. Nothing bad can happen to you with the back to the wall.
It's true.
It's like a heart attack.
Yeah, that's a possibility. Never rule out random heart attack. It's not from fear.
That's what more I'm concerned about is dropping.
And then there were more steps. I think at this point, Garrett had started to count the steps. I think we climbed like 35 flights of stairs this entire day. It was a lot of step climbing. And finally, more step climbing. This is the last bit that I recorded going to the very, very top. Definitely recommend that you bring a bottle of water because I failed. And I always need a lot of water when I exercise. So this was pretty physically demanding.
I'm not. I'm in my prime.
I'm winded.
Okay, I'm with These steps are so small.
They're so claustrophobic. This is not good for people who have claustrophobia.
Or who are
you.
overweight. Or
Or just out of shape.
Or even moderately in shape. So
you're not, your typical American.
I mean, yeah. Pretty much. I think I live here now. I own this now, right?
You've claimed it. Squatters' rights.
Yeah.
You should come see this.
Oh, I will.
I want to show you something.
Oh my gosh. This is insane.
We made it to the top. Those stairs were so tiny in some of those
The
areas.
stairs. Those are the worst stairs ever. I need a gallon of water. Or buy me a bottle of water when we get off. Bring a bottle of water when you climb these. But the view is good. The view was, I guess, worth it. I mean, it's really cool. There's a railway station. That's the Duomo. So, you can get pretty much up and close and personal with the Duomo. So this is an Italian water fountain right outside of the Duomo, and you can stick your thumb in it and it makes a water spout. So we stopped in this little shop to get granita this time. And apparently the classic flavors are strawberry and orange, or not strawberry and orange, lemon and orange. So Garrett got lemon and I got strawberry. But we stopped with Courtney and David. They've already got theirs. They're really good. So, ciao. Insieme?
Yeah.
Ce l'ha €1 per favore?
Yeah.
Grazie. I like this tile work behind you. It looks very artistic.
I was just saying, this is like one of the, we're doing a Italian restaurant design right now, and we're basing it off of the Amalfi Coast, and this tile work and these, like the green, blue, and yellow, are like what the sort of foundation of our design.
Oh, cool.
Our design concept is limoncello.
Limoncello.
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, try some?
Yeah. What do you think?
I like
Is
it.
it good?
Yeah.
I want to try your lemon.
It's really good too.
It's great.
It's so good.
Yeah, no, this is a good idea. I'm gonna get bitten next time. I'm gonna throw. I don't even care.
Throw down.
Let's do it, right?
Alright, so we're at a wine bar that Courtney has taken us to. And I think we're just going to order some appetizers to split. And I know Courtney and Garrett are definitely doing some wine. Probably David. I guess I'll do a glass or something. Choking on that thing. But yeah, so it's interesting. They got a lot of stuff for the menu. I think we're going to order some chicken liver. That'd be delicious. So
Never had chicken liver.
No, yeah.
we're going to have it today.
Do it.
So we're basically finished-ish with our appetizers.
I don't know. Maybe it was Lorenzo.
They're really good.
the elder?
This is duck liver. It's chicken liver.
Chicken.
It's excellent. I like it. It's my new favorite thing. And this cheese. I don't know what this cheese was, but it's like super salty.
If you liked that, there's a place that has really, really good, I think it's pronounced
Fourquoise.
Yes. And it's like, it's really delicious.
I might have to try it
Yeah.
because that was so good. Liver is good. I don't know. I like it. And mine. Cheers. We stopped in the Florence Disney store and they've recreated famous artwork here with Disney characters. So this is the Birth of Venus with Minnie as Venus. And they have like Florentine ceilings, but just very Mickey-fied. So it's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Formal painting of Mickey. Mickey, statue of Mickey. Mickey driving a chariot. Pluto is a winged dog.
And of course, we are dressed in Italian.
Oh yeah.
Bear cow. So unfortunately right here the Italian Disney music got just a little bit too loud and I am trying to kind of avoid copyright issues with the music. So we were just looking around at the merchandise and though this is some terrible filmography here, you can see the Florence special Disney merchandise. It's pretty much the same as in Venice except it says Florence. We didn't buy anything here but we were just kind of looking around. This is some terrible filming that I did here, but you can excuse that. It's a pretty cool thing. I think it's like the most nicely decorated Disney store that I've ever been in. There's that Pizza Mickey. He is really cute though. So even like the floor is like nicely tiled. So Courtney and David have taken us to like this burger place. And the burgers are like named after some of like the churches in the area.
Yeah.
So the
And
Santa Croce.
piazzas. Sorry, they're named after the piazzas.
Churches and piazzas. So the Santa Croce has like a beef patty, cheddar cheese bacon, onion jam, cucumber, and iceberg salad.
I won't play the music.
Then there's like a Michelangelo burger and just like a bunch of crazy burgers. So we're gonna try it out.
They're playing Ticket to Ride Europe in
Europe. Whoop, whoop.
except for Florence isn't on the map.
Lame.
Alright, 4.
And Venice is a train hub.
Yeah,
right.
7, you get 7 points. So 47.
better about
Yeah.
myself.
I really didn't think I was gonna.
I'm pretty sure you said the same thing last time we played with you, and you won that time too.
Yeah.
Garrett finished like 6 tickets too.
I had like 4 tickets and they all were terrible, and I was just like, I'm never gonna finish these. And then I was like, well, I could just try to build the longest train and connect all the cities.
And that's
And
even
then-
with you building that 21 pointer up there.
Yeah, I was gonna go for that, but then David built it, and I was like, oh, whatever. So. Thanks for watching. One day maybe we'll get a hang of this vlogger thing and do legitimate intros and outros, but that day was not today. So stay tuned for part 2 of this day. The reason I'm breaking it up is it's a special secret bakery tour. So if you want to know what Florence secret bakeries are, you're going to have to check out part 2 of Florence Day 1. Thanks, and another video should be popping up on the screen if you want to go watch that.